and I'm going to be doing another baking video for you today, but today I am making some potato hash, nice healthy potato hash. And I got this recipe from an app called Easy Meals. It's a really nice app if you want to eat trying healthy. There's breakfast stuff, you get lunch, so look, you get breakfast, you get your lunch, you get your evenings and puddings, and obviously I've already got some favourites and they are really nice. And today I am making this potato hash with a poached egg, but I'm not going to add a poached egg. You can if you want, or you can add salmon, whichever you want with it. But sometimes a hash brown is just enough. Right, so for the recipe that I am doing for the potato hash, you are going to need some bacon, which is in the recipe, an onion, which, as I said, you need spring onion, but I'm going to use this onion, some mushrooms, some pepper, a little bit of salt, obviously to season the potatoes with, some garlic. You can either have garlic granules or fresh garlic, whichever one, some mixed herbs. That's what it says on the thing, but you can have parsley, you can add all the herbs that you want. I'm just going to do mixed herbs because that's all I've got. I don't have all the separate herbs and all that kind of stuff. You need tomatoes as well, but I kind of forgot the tomatoes, so I'm not going to be adding tomatoes to my one, but you can add tomatoes, or if you don't want to add tomatoes, you don't have to. But I'm adding mushrooms to mine, which it doesn't say in the recipe to add the mushrooms, but I'm adding mushrooms because I love mushrooms, and that's why I'm adding this onion instead of spring onion, because I prefer these onions than spring onions. But I've done it with spring onion, and it's not that bad. It's actually quite nice. So do it however you want. This is the way I'm doing it. We put our potatoes in the saucepan, which I've already done. I've cut them up as well, which is optional, but it's so much better to cut them up before they get cooked because they are very hot. I've got 6 potatoes in here, and that is enough because you get quite a lot. And I've already let them sit, so we drain this out after you give them a wash. Add some more water. Now go over to the stove. Pop onto the stove, and you turn that up to high to get the water to boil. You add in some salt, and then you let that get to a boil. While that is boiling and that, you can pre-cook your onions and your mushrooms and all of that. You don't have to add onions and mushrooms to it. You can add whatever you want. Let's grab some mushrooms. Oh, some nice and big ones. I think that should be okay for now. Chop these up into small pieces. You don't have to have them finely chopped. I like my onions to be nice and fine. So that's there. It's always good to have all this prepared. Yeah, so that takes like 20 minutes to cook, so it's always nice to, if you want to, already have them chopped up, that's fine. You don't have to, but I'm working with a saucepan about this big. So if you want, you can have more potatoes. I cut up 6, as I said earlier. You can cut up more, between 4 to 6. You can cut up more if you're doing it for your family or just you. I'm doing it just for me. So I've cut up about 6. Should be okay. Now we just wait for that to boil and then get back to it. Once your water starts to boil, like this, turn it down to a medium so it doesn't, boil all over. So when you see it start to boil, turn it down to the medium, and then just let it simmer until the potatoes are nice and soft. Right, we just give them a little poke after about 20 minutes, and that feels soft enough. Make sure you poke some more other than just one, because obviously you need to make sure they all are soft. And it doesn't matter if they are all not like properly soft, like too soft, because we're going to be frying them anyway afterwards. So these look okay to me. Let's just drain off the water, turn off the hob, drain the water off. There we go. After we drain them, we just leave them to the side very quickly, and then get a frying pan, which I'm going to stick right here, like at the front. We put the frying pan on here, we add, I'd say about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil, turn the heat on, let that heat up a little bit. How I like to know if the oil is heated up is I will grab a tiny bit of food, I throw it in. Yep, that oil is heated up nicely. You add in the potatoes, careful of the splash. Put that to the side. You'll fry these for about 4 to 5 minutes until they are golden, a little bit browned and all that. Sometimes you don't have to have them to be browned first, but just depends on how you like it. Because the potatoes have been cooked, they may fall apart a little bit, which is okay. They will do that. It's not the end of the world. Just keep giving them a stir. Just remember, you don't want your hob on too high. I've got mine on a medium heat because I don't want the oil to go everywhere, and I do not want these to burn too quickly because we still have other ingredients to cook as well, and some of them take about 3 to 4 minutes, some a little bit longer. Just really depends on how you like them. You can have it cooking for longer. It is all up to you. Make sure to stir them occasionally, and when they start to go a little bit brown, constantly, because sometimes depending on what pan you're using, they might get stuck to the pan, or just little bits get stuck to the pan, which mine is doing just a little bit. Also, keep your oil out just in case, because sometimes after you add more stuff like the bacon, the onions, mushrooms, or whatever you want to add to it, sometimes it gets stuck, so a little bit more oil just obviously helps it not stick. Just depends on what pan you have. If I don't have a non-stick pan at the moment, if you do, then it shouldn't be a problem with you. But people that don't have a non-stick pan like me, sometimes it can be a problem. And it's okay if your potatoes go a little bit like, they look like they're going a bit mushy and all that kind of stuff. That is okay, because the potatoes do that after they've been fried. Every single time I've done this, they have gone mushy, but it might look a little bit, not disgusting, but it looks a little bit messy, but it's actually still tastes really, really good. Right, mine is starting to look a little bit golden, so now I'm going to get the bacon I've already opened, and I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it just like that. Give it a stir. Just let that cook for another couple of minutes. After you have added your bacon and you've cooked it to how you like it a little bit, go in and add your onions, or spring onions, or whatever you want to use, however you want it chopped up. Then cook that just for a couple, just like for a minute or so, because then after that we're adding in our mushrooms, and obviously our onions and mushrooms don't take too long to obviously cook, especially when heat's already been on for a couple of minutes. So just give this a little stir about, and with that I'm going to be adding in my mushrooms. You can chop them up a little bit more finer depending on how big or small they are. It's going to look a little bit full in here, but it will be okay after the mushrooms get a bit more smaller. Just be a little bit more gentler when you obviously give it a nice stir. We just cook that until our mushrooms and onions are nicely cooked. As I said, in the middle of the cooking, I am starting to come to the problem where stuff is starting to stick at the bottom. So So I'm going to add just a little bit more olive oil, just so it doesn't, you know, carry on sticking. That should be okay now. If not, then I'll add a little bit more later on. Add as much as you think you need. It's going to look very oily, but that is okay. Right, I believe my mushrooms are cooked a little bit more. Now we're going to add our seasoning, which I said of pepper first, either black or white. I've only got white, so I'm adding, oh, there we go. Some mixed herbs next. As I said earlier, add as much as you want, and obviously whatever you want to as well. Then the garlic. Don't judge me, I like a lot of garlic. And we give that a stir. Make sure everything gets coated. And if you think you need to add some more a little bit later on, then as I said, add as much as you want. Make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. I've got a little bit of stuff on my spoon. Just give it a stir. I'm going to turn mine down just a little bit. Now at this point, this is where you would be adding in the tomatoes, but I don't have any, as I said earlier. So I'm just going to let these cook just a little bit more, just to make sure it is all hot. Everything has soaked up all of those lovely herbs and spices and mixture and all that kind of stuff. And if you want, you can add other herbs, other spices. You can add, if you want some spice to it, add some chili powder. Do what you want with it. I don't want mine spicy because I like this, and yes, it probably would taste nice spicy. I just don't want mine spicy. Maybe I'll go another time. So right now, I'm just going to do it as I've always done it, except from without the tomatoes. Whoops. That is done. Turn that off. Take that off the hob. Get your plate, and then we place this on the plate. Just give it, plate it. Now we give this a little taste. It's going to be a bit hot, so be careful. Get a little bit of the mushroom, bacon, a little bit of onion. If I can pick up the onion, there we go. And some potato. Oh, absolutely delicious. As I said, this is really easy to cook, as that's why it's called Easy Meals. If you want to download the app, it'll be in the description. If I forget, it's not that difficult to obviously remember to spell Easy Meals anyway. Hi, sorry, I forgot, it stopped recording. Once again, I need to get a new bloody thing. But as I was saying, if you want me to make some more of the meals from the Easy Meals app and that, so then you know how to make it as well. As I said, really easy, but that is everything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!